Day 26 of my face drawing challenge smells a little bit like teen spirit. Now, I do think after 26 days, I'm getting pretty good at drawing faces. So good, in fact, that I've started a Patreon where you can vote for which face I draw next. But despite the progress that I've made, when I look back at the old faces and videos that I've made, I find that I have one consistent problem. You see, when I finish drawing the outline of the faces, everything looks good to my eye, everything seems proportional, but then when I get into the shading, it winds up coming out a bit chonky. Or thicker than it should be, in other words. Now, I think this is mainly due to me not drawing perfect circles when I start the face, but even so, I should be able to correct for that as I go about drawing the face. So this time, I really focused on getting the face to the right width, hoping in the end that it wouldn't turn out looking a bit chubsy. And despite my best effort and maximal focus, I found the face still came out a bit too wide, and I tried to correct it by simply adding more shading on the left side of the face here, which did thin it out to about the right width, but it left the hair hanging kind of weird, and in the end, the face was also a bit shorter than it should be, although it wasn't too bad. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it, and I think it came out looking pretty close to the reference. And from an emotional perspective, I think this one was a real pleasure to draw. Because as someone who struggled a lot with their own mental health, I empathize a lot with Kurt Cobain. And seeing his face staring back at me for hours does make me feel a little less alone in that regard.